What's up YouTube, and welcome back to Brett Vapes. I'm Brett, and today is lockdown day 21. Alright guys, so today I'm going to be doing something a little bit differently. I thought about it. I've been thinking about doing this for a couple days now. I want to do a top 10 most frequently asked questions on Google about vaping. So let's get into it. Well, before we get into it, I also want to try and answer those questions to the best of my ability as well. So just before we go, also before we head out onto the answering the questions, guys, please, if you enjoy this video, please leave a like, and as well as subscribe and hit that notification bell if you haven't already. If you have, please share this video, guys. I really appreciate the support. And yeah, let's get into it. Okay guys, so here we are. I'm on Google. I'm just gonna do, is vaping, oh, let's try that again. Is vaping bad for diabetics? Now on JBS we had a chat about this a while back. They actually said that there's some things that's put into it. Basically, it's not bad for diabetics. Reason for that is there's no sugar in it. There's no sugar. There's sweetener, but not sugar itself. And as far as I know, diabetics are allowed sweetener, to certain sweeteners. So yeah, look, please guys, feel free to do further research. This is just what I'm from what I've learned from what people have said. But as far as I know, vaping is not bad for diabetics. The next one would be, is vaping bad? Well, is vaping good? Should be the question. I guess it's further down here. Vaping is not bad, but it's not good either, if I can put it that way. It's again, yeah, I'll answer the next question along with it. It's not healthy, but it's not unhealthy, if I can put it in those sort of terms. Like, you're not gonna be putting yourself and your life at risk because you vape, unless of course you're going into mechs and you don't know what you're doing. Vaping itself is not bad per se. It can be the hobby part of it can be addicting. The community can be addicting. It depends on what your perception of bad is. So, is vaping bad? It can be, but it's not to me. It's not bad to me. I don't find it bad. I've been vaping for going on to 5 years now, and I haven't seen any negative health side effects. Nothing like that. So yeah, it's not bad, but it's not healthy either. Nothing you inhale into your lungs that is not oxygen is healthy for you. So yeah, that's what. Let's make that 2 questions. Is vaping safe, or is vaping dangerous? It can be dangerous if you, again, going to the mech side of things, if you vaping on a mech and you don't know your battery safety, you don't know your ohms law, you don't know what you need to know, then it can be dangerous. But otherwise, if you use the vape right, if you use it to what it's made for, if you only vape liquids, e-juice, then it is not dangerous, it is safe. Just use it for what it was intended to be used for, guys. Don't stick in other sorts of substances in a vape. Don't use a vape if you don't know what you're doing, especially the more advanced vapes. The more basic, I guess, the more basic vapes, feel free to use. Just don't use it for what it was not intended to be used for, guys. It's vital that we understand that. The more people that understand that, the safer vaping will be seen as, because it is safe. There's nothing dangerous about it. Then the fourth question is vaping healthier than cigarettes? Absolutely, 100%. Well, I wouldn't. They're not saying 100% because we don't know any of the negative health things that it's got. We haven't found any yet. But is it healthier than cigarettes? I think absolutely. I know so from experience from hundreds of people. I mean, all you guys need to do is go and check out Vaping Saved My Life, and you'll just read hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of stories on that. So yeah, I absolutely think that vaping is healthier than cigarettes. If you don't think so, guys, if you still aren't convinced, just check out this website over here. I'll put the link in the description below. But Vaping Saved My Life, guys. There are tons of stories of people sharing their story of how they stopped smoking cigarettes and went on to vaping, and how healthier they feel and all of that sort of thing, guys. So please check that out, guys, if you still aren't convinced whether vaping is healthier than cigarettes. The next one, I guess this is the what? One, two, three, four. So the fifth question, and then I'm gonna change the from is to, I don't know. We'll see. So is vaping addictive? Yes and no. So vaping in itself, vaping alone is not addictive. I know this from experience. Again, there have been a ton of people with me working in the vaping industry for the past 4 years. Basically, the pattern that I would see before Nick Salts came out was that people would start on like a 6 milligram or a 9 milligram. If you think like 3-4 years ago, 9-12 milligram, and then people would, after a couple of months, people would drop down and then drop down and then drop down, and eventually they'd stop. They'd go down to 0, and then they'd either carry on vaping because they like the flavors and they like being part of the community, or they'd just stop entirely and that's it. So is vaping in itself addictive? No. But what I also say is, if you get bitten by the bug, basically the vaping bug, which is the hobby side of things, it's the building, the DIY, making your own juices, the tricks, oh goodness, there's so much, all of these things. If you get into the community itself, then that part can be addictive, but vaping is not addictive. Now let's just change things up. Let's see. What does vaping? These are tough questions. What does vaping do to your lungs? Honestly, I'd have to do more research on that. I personally have no idea what it does. I don't think it does anything. I believe it actually does help heal your lungs, especially if you're coming from smoking cigarettes. I believe it does help heal them, because again, you've got the propylene glycol, the PG, which is a disinfectant. So look, I'm just spitting it out there, but please do more research on it, guys. Just again, I cannot point this out more. please, and that's why I'm not checking this. I'm not actually clicking on them or anything. But please be very careful with what you research, what sites. Always cross-reference them, check all that stuff. Make sure that what you're researching is correct and it's not false information. There is a ton of false information about vaping, which has caused all of these myths and all of these things. So please be careful when researching these things. Goodness, these are tough. What does vaping smell like? It can smell like anything, really. It smell like cookies and cream. It can smell like candy floss. It can smell like, goodness, milkshakes, fruits, whatever. It can smell like whatever you're vaping it. Yeah, that's a very vague question. What does vaping feel like? I think it feels pretty cool, honestly. But I guess vaping, when you start off, if you're not used to the nicotine, firstly, you shouldn't be vaping. I'm just gonna put it out there. If you've never smoked a cigarette in your life, you should not vape. There should be no reason for you to want to vape. But if you still do, like I did, because I started working in a vape shop. What does it feel like? Look, when you start off, the nicotine, the buzz is nice, but you do get used to it. The buzz disappears. It's then up to you and your self-control whether you want to continue with that or drop down to 0 milligram. But yeah, it feels pretty cool. Feels pretty cool to be part of a community. Feels pretty cool to be, you know, it feels nice to vape and be able to taste flavors that I would never have tasted before. Feels cool to do tricks and to really impress some people, that sort of thing. So yeah, that, in my opinion, that's what vaping feels like to me. What number is that? Sorry, number 7. What does vaping look like? I don't know, you tell me. Does it look stupid? Probably. I have honestly no idea what vaping looks like. I guess, I don't know, you guys tell me down in the comment section. What does vaping look like? Let's see, what else can I do? Oh goodness. So just 3 more questions, I suppose. Number 8, number 9, number 10. Which vape is the best? That is a personal opinion. It's all up to you guys. There is no best vape out there. There are just so many vapes and so many different opinions. I personally think that the Vaporesso Gen is a phenomenal device. If you were to ask me, I would say it's the best, but there are a lot better devices out there to other people. Some people may think that, I don't know, the Smok G Pro 3 is the best. Some people may think that the Double Barrel is the best. Some people may think that the Hexone is the best. There's so many devices out there. I mean, some people may even think that, like, the RPM 80, the Smok RPM 80 is the best, or whatever. There's no answer to that, no right or wrong answer to that question. Which vapes are safe? All vapes, if they're held in the right hand. So mechanical mods, I'm going to keep going back to this because it's vital. It's very important that you guys know this. Yeah, you have to know your safety. Which vapes are safe to everyone are vapes that have all the safeties in them, that basically don't risk any explosions, that sort of thing. Vapes that aren't kept away from water, that aren't dropped, that sort of thing. Those are vapes that are safe, I suppose. Mechs are not safe if you don't know what you're doing. Mechs are safe, however, if you do know what you're doing. If you know your battery safety, if you know your Ohm's law, mechanical mods are safe to use. Just make sure, like I said, you know your stuff. If you don't, just don't try it. Rather, if you want to give it a go, rather either try someone else's, someone who knows their stuff, who has a mech and knows what they're doing and has got the correct build in it and has got safe batteries in it, and try it on there, or do your research, learn your Ohm's law, learn battery safety, and then you can maybe have a look at giving that a go. Now the next one, number 9. Which vape gets you the highest? Wow, okay, none gets you high, guys. Vaping is not made for such a thing. If you're gonna, if those are your plans, rather just go old school, guys. Don't do this. There's a lot of issues. It's not, just don't vape to do that stuff, to get high. It's just not on, guys. Don't do it, please. Vape for what it, use the vape for what it was intended for, and that's to get off of the cigarettes. Yeah, then which vape coils last the longest? Okay, so from experience, I found the mesh coils last the longest, in terms of your sub-ohm coils. So those are the ones that you just buy separately and you just screw them in. That type, I find that the mesh ones last the longest. They keep a better flavor, better cloud production, all of that. So yeah, those. Then when it comes to rebuildable, then it's a whole different story. I have no idea. I think, to be honest, your regular coils tend to do it. The more advanced ones that's made out of nichrome, Ni80, those ones tend to last the longest. I've found that I get months and months and months of life out of those if you clean them, if you use the right juices with it, if you're not constantly changing from flavor to flavor, that sort of thing. Okay guys, so that's gonna be it for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Again, please don't forget, if you want to help out the vaping industry in South Africa, please check out Vaping Saved My Life. I'll put the links, all of the links that I'm going to give now, I'll put them down in the link in the description below, guys. So we've got Vaping Saved My Life, where there's a whole bunch of news and all that stuff. We've also got, if you want more news about guys that are really making a huge difference within South Africa, South Africa's vaping society, I suppose, check out vpasa.org.za. They are a phenomenal one. They've got testimonials, they've got news. Really check them out, guys. Please help support them. It's a phenomenal. They're doing great work in the community. Also, guys, if you guys would like to contact me about anything, feel free to contact me through Facebook. And I'll put the link down in the description as well, where you can see I've got notifications on all my posts. You can contact me, whatever. If you aren't active on Facebook but you're more active on like Instagram or something, I've also got my Instagram page where you can DM me. Please follow this, subscribe, all that sort of thing, guys. Or if you'd like to really support me, guys, financially, check out my Patreon. I've got 3 tiers which give you different things, all that, so please check that out. As you can see, I'm also doing this. I haven't given any Patreon only I haven't given any Patreon only content yet, as I haven't got any patrons. But as soon as that does happen, guys, I will start pushing out Patreon only content. So please check that out, guys, so we can get that going. Yeah, that's gonna be it, guys. I hope you guys had a fantastic one. I hope you enjoyed this video. Again, if you enjoyed this video, please hit that like button and also subscribe and hit that notification bell, guys. I'm enjoying the support that you guys have given me. I really appreciate all of that support. Let's keep it growing. If you guys have already subscribed, please feel free to share my channel, guys. I would appreciate that love. It means a lot to me when you guys enjoy my content so much that you're willing to push it out and share it to your friends and family. So please, guys, if you can and are willing, please share it. But yeah, that's gonna be it. I hope you guys have a great one, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Cheers.